Greeting, beloved, divine diamond light, Lord and star, Lord is an infinite love. Christ consciousness shift here with another video. This video is on Lucifer. Now, I have previously done a video on Satan, the Baphomet, and Devil, and I thought that was it until I remember there's a Lucifer. But all of these terminologies, Lucifer, the Devil, Satan, and the Baphomet now, all of these titles and names are meant to be for the ultimate being that is opposing God. There is no such thing. But I've broken that down previously. Now we're going to look into Lucifer, and that should be all of the names. Other names may be names of other dark entities or dark spirits, but the main names for the so-called being that is opposing God, who got sent out of heaven and all of this stuff. Like, there is a story I think I've mentioned before, I have, about the being that separated himself from unity consciousness and therefore started pain and suffering. Before this separation took place, everything was blissful, everything was united, everything was in one love. And this particular being decided to separate itself, and this is where suffering and pain and these type of experiences became a part of this universe. Do not know the name of this individual, but it's a higher entity, higher dimensional being. Alright, let's get into Lucifer so I can clear up all of the names. Now, Lucifer is addressed in the Bible as the bright and morning star. I'm going to read Isaiah 14:12, and then I'll carry on the breakdown. So it says here, Isaiah 14:12, how you have fallen from heaven, O star of the morning, son of the dawn. Yeah, that's 14:12. There's more to it, but those are the main key points, because the other parts to it kind of throw you off of the secret light in there. Now, Lucifer being son of the morning, the son of the morning is the planet Venus. Okay? Now I'm gonna go to the end of the Bible, Revelations 22. I lost it. Revelations 22:16, and here it says, I, Jesus, have sent my angel to testify to you these things for the churches. I am the root and the descendant of David, the bright and morning star. Now, in the Bible, the same book that refers to Lucifer being the bright and morning star, Jesus also claims to be the bright and morning star. So Jesus and Lucifer are claimed to be the bright and morning star. The bright and morning star is also Venus. Venus is, in astrology, the planet of love. Now, when you look at the Latin origin of Lucifer, it means light bringer or light bearer. So the original term or the original meaning for Lucifer before religion created its version, Lucifer meant a light bringer or a light bearer. So this is why Jesus can be classed as Lucifer, because he brought light to the planet. What else is there? Oh yeah, Luciferians. They may be involved in doing dark things and stuff like that, but this is off of the knowledge that has been pushed out by religion. There are also Luciferian beings that are in the higher dimensions, and they are not necessarily known as dark, but they are like neutral. They can be a part of the light forces, but according to my research, they have more recently been working with dark forces. But the original term for Lucifer is light bringer or light bearer. Jesus in the Bible is referred to as the bright and morning star. The bright and morning star is Venus, and Venus is the planet of love. Now we've covered all the names. You can notice now that all of the names associated with the devil have something to do with astrology. You've got the devil with the fork, which is just like Poseidon's fork, and Poseidon is Neptune, the planet Neptune. You've got Satan, which is the planet Saturn, and then you've got Lucifer, the bright and morning star, which is Venus. So all of these, other than the Baphomet, but even the Baphomet has the goat head, which is associated with Pan, which is a moon of planet Saturn. So everything that is associated with the devil has some kind of correlation with astrology. So if you do learn about astrology, it would help break the spell that religion has cast, because you can notice that religions telling people that astrology is not important is to keep people away from realizing the distortions about this so-called devil, which is correlating with these planets that are around us, that are a part of our lives. They influence us, and it's a part of our nature. If you know about star signs, and I'm a Cancer, I'm a Virgo, I'm a this, I'm a that, and you know that these placements where the planets are on the time of your birth have an effect on your characteristics and your mannerisms, then you understand that you are connected to these planets that they are deeming as the devil and stuff like that. So it helps you to break the spell of religion that's trying to teach that astrology is not important, and use astrological terminologies to create a form of devil or an opposing force for source prime creator, which does not exist. So I've covered all the points there, and that's it. That's my message on Lucifer. Peace, love, oneness, amen, so be it.